How are you all? I hope that you all are fine. My name is Virda Nirali from Saraswati Group of Education, and today we are going to learn a new grammar topic, that is contractions. Okay? So as you know that when you are reading a text, તમે ક્યારે જ્યારે textbook માં chapter read કરો છો, right? At that time you can see some of the short forms. તમે અમુક short forms જોતા હશો. At that time તમને લોકોને એ વર્ડ સ્કૂચ કે એ રીડ કરવામાં ડિફિકલ્ટી થાય છે, રાઈટ? અને એકચ્યુઅલી વર્ડ કેવી રીતે રીડ થાય એ પણ તમને નથી ખબર. બટ that is not a new word, but actually it is a short form of combining of two words. બે વર્ડ્સનું એ short form છે, right? So such kind of a words are known as contractions, right? So for in this center, you might have seen such things that like this way, then like this way. So these are the contractions, and contractions given. Now what is the definition of contraction? So contractions are the pairs as I told you, मैं તમને કીધું કે pairs of words that are put together, with an apostrophe they are used while speaking and in informal English. The apostrophe is usually used in place of a missing letter. Okay, so this is the definition of a contraction. Let us read and understand that. So contractions are the pairs of words. Contraction में तमने कीधुं कि they are the pair of words, like two words ભેગા થાય, right? That are put together. એ બંનેને સાથે જોડવામાં આવે છે with an apostrophe. With the help of apostrophe એ બે words ને આપણે combine કરીએ છીએ. They are used while speaking. આપણે જ્યારે બોલતા હોય, or in informal English, તમે જ્યારે કાંઈ બી letters, informal letters writing કરો છો, તો ત્યારે at that time પણ એનો યુઝ થાય છે. I cannot go home or I can't go home. I will learn it by myself. I'll learn it by myself. So you can see that I'm using a short form of such things. I'll, can't, right? So it is used in speaking and in informal English. Then afterward, the apostrophe is usually used in place of a missing letter. કે apostrophe શું કામ યુઝ કરવામાં આવે છે? Apostrophe is used because apostrophe એ પ્લેસ પર આપણે મૂકીએ છીએ જ્યાં એ લેટર મિસિંગ છે. એ લેટરને આપણે ડ્રોપ ડાઉન કરીએ છીએ, એટલે એ પ્લેસ પર we are using apostrophe. So when આપણે લખીએ ત્યારે જે પ્લેસ પર આપણે લેટર ડ્રોપ ડાઉન કર્યો છે એ પ્લેસ પર apostrophe યુઝ થશે. So apostrophe is used in place of a missing letter. Now I hope that you have understood and get the definition very clearly, and you are much cleared with this contractions. So I have many of the contractions which will help you out. So we will look after that, and you will also learn very easily કે બીજા contractions if તમને લોકોને આપવામાં આવે then how you are supposed to so make a short form of that. Okay, so contractions are the pairs of words that are put together with an apostrophe. They are used while speaking and in informal English. The apostrophe is usually used in place of a missing letter. So this is the definition. If you want to copy it down in your book, you can copy it down. Okay, so I hope that you have copied down in your book, and now we are moving towards that. Let us see some of the contractions over here. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so now let us see some of the contractions over here. I am. I am. Then what is the short form of that? I apostrophe M. So we have over here dropped the word A. આપણે A ને drop down કરી દીધો છે. So અહીંયા A missing છે. So in place of A we have used the apostrophe sign. I am. Then afterward you are. So you apostrophe R E. So again we have dropped the A, so in that place we have used apostrophe. Then he is. So he's. She is. She's. They are. They are. So they apostrophe R E, they are. Then afterwards we are. We apostrophe R E. That is. That's. There is. Theirs. What is. What is. So what's. Who is. Whose. Right? Where is. Where's. Who are. Who apostrophe and are. Then are not. Are not. So aren't. So over here we have dropped down the letter O. So in place of O we have used apostrophe. Is not. So isn't. Were not. Weren't. Then was not. Then wasn't. Does not. Doesn't. Do not. Then don't. So let us again look at this. I am. I apostrophe am. You are. You apostrophe R E. So whenever there is a word that is used as R, then apostrophe R E. When it is M, apostrophe M. When it is he, then the first word apostrophe s, then not, then the letter word, first word, and apostrophe t, right? So here we have dropped a, here also a, here we have dropped I, and in not we have dropped o. So I am, you apostrophe re, he is, he apostrophe s, she is, she apostrophe s, they are, they apostrophe re, we are, we apostrophe re, that is, that apostrophe s, there is, their apostrophe s. What is, what apostrophe s, who is, who apostrophe s, where is, where apostrophe s, where's, who are, who apostrophe re, who are plus not, are and apostrophe t, aren't, is not, is and apostrophe t, isn't, were not, were and apostrophe t. So weren't, was not, wasn't, does not, doesn't, do not, don't, right? So these are the contractions. If you want to write it down, these contractions in your book, then pause the video and write it down. Okay, so I hope that you have written down these contractions in your book, right? And now we will see some more contractions further. Okay? Okay, now let us see another contractions. Need not. So need, then an apostrophe t, didn't. Then afterward did not. So did, then an apostrophe t, didn't. Then cannot. Can not. So can apostrophe t, can't. Could not. Could not. So couldn't. So whenever there is not, I hope કે તમને લોકોને સમજાઈ ગયું હશે, an apostrophe t you are supposed to use. Now let us see another one. I will. So I apostrophe double L. So over here we have dropped two letters W and I, and instead of that we have put an apostrophe sign I. Then you will. So you apostrophe double L. Then he will. So he apostrophe L. Then she will. Right? So whenever there is a will with other word, then W and I will be dropped down. Okay, if આ બંને letter છે drop થઈ જશે, and instead of that you are supposed to use an apostrophe sign. I, then L. You will, you apostrophe L. Okay? Now another one. I would. So here I apostrophe and D. Here we have dropped four letters W, O, U and L. Only this I apostrophe D. I would. In the same way, you would. So you apostrophe D. He would. So he apostrophe D. She would, then she apostrophe D. So in this way, if the word would is there, then you are supposed to use apostrophe D only. Okay? Then afterwards, the next is I have. I have. So for I have, I apostrophe V E. H and A is dropped over here. So, and instead of that we have used an apostrophe sign. I have. You have. So you apostrophe V E. Right? They have. Then they apostrophe V E. Then after he has. So he apostrophe S. He is and he has. Has and is બંનેમાં apostrophe S જ આવશે. So that you have to see the sentence and identify whether over there has will come or is will come. ત્યાં has આવશે કે is આવશે એ તમારે sentence read કરીને identify કરવાનું રહેશે. Because has માં પણ apostrophe S આવશે and is માં પણ apostrophe S જ આવશે. So for that reason you are supposed to identify that. Then she has, then she apostrophe S. Then afterward I had. So again for had apostrophe D. In the same way I would, I apostrophe D, I had, I apostrophe D. So again અહીંયા તમને confusion થશે કે I would આવશે કે I had આવશે. So again you have to read the sentence. આવા જ્યારે words હોય ત્યારે તમારે sentence read કરવાનું and then you have to identify કે અહીંયા કયું proper match થશે. I had થાય કે I would થાય. જેમ અહીંયા આપણે કહ્યું he has આવે or he is આવે. In the same way over here also you need to identify whether I would will come or I had will come. Right? Then you had. You had. So you apostrophe D. Then afterward letters. Let us. So let's. Now as I have given the basic idea of this word ke had hoy to apostrophe D, has hoy to apostrophe S, for have apostrophe VE. પછી અહીંયા આગળ કોઈ બી તમને વર્ડ આપે આ વર્ડ જેમ છે એવી રીતે જ એનું contraction થશે. So again let us look over this contractions. Need not, didn't, did not, didn't, cannot, can't, could not, couldn't, I will, I'll, you will, you'll, he will, he'll, she will, she'll, I would, I'd, you would, you'd, he would, he'd, I have, I've, you have, you've, he has, his, I had, I'd, you had. Then let us, let's. So in this way I hope that you have understood this contractions, and if you want to copy it down in your book then pause the video and copy it down in your book. Okay, so I hope that you have copied down in your book, and now let us see some examples and let us look over the exercise that how you are supposed to solve the exercise related to this contractions. Okay? Okay, so our question number 1 is underline the contractions in these sentences. આમાં તમારે જે contractions છે identify કરીને underline કરવાના છે and write the words that each contraction stands for. કે આ contraction છે એ શેનું છે? You are supposed to write a word. Now let us see that how we are supposed to do. I can't leave my dog alone at home. So in this sentence, what is the contraction? Which one is the contraction? Yes, the contraction is can't. And what is the word for that? That is cannot. So you are supposed to write cannot. Then afterward, she'll come to my house tomorrow. Then in this sentence, which contraction is there? She'll. So, and what does it stand for? It stands for she will. Then, now in this sentence, look at this properly. I apostrophe D like to have some tea. So apostrophe D stands for had also, right? And would also. For had and would. So હવે તમારે એ સેન્ટેન્સ રીડ કરીને આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ કરવાનું છે કે had આવશે કે would. I had like to have some tea or I would like to have some tea. Which one is appropriate? Yes, I would like to have some tea. I had like to have some tea. No, that is not proper. So, I would like to have some tea. So, in this way, you are supposed to solve the rest of the exercise by yourself. You are supposed to underline the sentence, underline the contraction, and then you have to say that what does it stands for. Now, in question number 2, in the exchanges below over here, contractions have not been used. A sentence is no contraction used here, nothing. So, role play these exchanges with the partner with contractions properly. એટલે હવે આમાં તમારે contractions નો જે યુઝ નથી થયો જે વર્ડ ઓલરેડી સ્ટેન્ડ કરે છે એ વર્ડને પહેલા અંડરલાઇન કરવાનો and then you are supposed to write the contraction for that word. Let us see over here. We should have planned this better, I guess. So, should have, right? Should have, because have is used in contraction, right? So now what is the contraction for should have? So you will write the answer over here. Should, then apostrophe VE, should have. Then I agree, we could have asked my brother to help too. So again could have. And write the contraction over here. Could apostrophe VE, could have. Then if you are looking pale, are you okay? So you are. So you have to underline you are and write the contraction for that you apostrophe RE. So in this way you are supposed to solve the exercise of the contraction. And I hope that you have understood the topic, that is contractions, very well. And still if you have any doubt, then rewatch the video, means a video ne pacho jovo and clear your doubts. Okay? And you are supposed to solve this worksheet in your book. So till then, bye bye. Thank you. Take good care of yourself.